Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am here with a viewer request from Damien. Thank you very much, Damien. This is for Nightwish, and the song they're doing is a Pink Floyd cover called High Hopes, and I didn't recognize the title, so I printed off the lyrics. I heard a bit of Pink Floyd back in the day, but I wasn't, I know some people, and one of my family members was mad about Pink Floyd and listening to them all the time. I wasn't one of those, so I might never have heard this song. I printed off the lyrics so I'd have a bit of an idea what's happening if I can't understand it. There's no CC on this particular video. I didn't see one with one, and at least not one where we can see the members. If I can get my words out right. So thank you very much for this, Damien. Looking forward to it. I've done a few reactions to Nightwish. I will put a link in the description to my playlist for them if you want to see all of my reactions in one place. Also, I'll put a link to their channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. I really do encourage you to do that. At the very least, hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. I hope you'll hit the subscribe button on my channel too. Thank you very much to everyone who has hit subscribe and also sent messages and information. I read all of your original messages and I answer as many as I possibly can. But note that if you put a message on a message, I don't get notified anymore. I don't know why that's changed. So I probably won't see it. So if I haven't answered you, that could be why. You can send it again as an original message or as an email. Check in the description too for a way to bump up your request and get it a lot quicker than on the regular list. It is super long now, so it takes me a long time. If you want it quickly, use one of the donation methods. Let me know what you want me to react to. And if you have a shout out name you prefer, let me know that too, and you will get your reaction very, very quickly indeed. All right, let's have a listen to High Hopes by Nightwish. Do you have high hopes?
Beyond the horizon, oh, the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles. Our thoughts stray constantly and without boundary.
Look.
The ringing of the division bell had begun. Along the long road, on down to the causeway. Do they still meet there by the cut? There was a ragged band that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures that tried to tie us to the ground, till life consumed by slow decay. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, with friends surrounded, the lights of wonder.
Okay, absolutely awesome vocal from Marko. Really, really good, and everybody in the band is fantastic. I'm just going to read through some of the lyrics. I'm having trouble understanding them. I have them beside me so I can look, but my other viewers can't unless they've pulled them up too. So I'll have a quick read through here. Beyond the horizon of the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles, and thinking of childhood playing with magnets and believing in miracles, some adults still do. Our thoughts strayed constantly and without boundary. The ringing of the division bell had begun along the long road and on down the causeway. Do they still meet there by the cut? There was a ragged band that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures trying to tie us to the ground, to a life consumed by slow decay. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, with friends surrounded, the nights of wonder. So it seems to be very nostalgic, looking back. The grass was greener. Back in the day, things were much better back in the day. I'll have more to say about that later, but that gives us a bit of an idea of where it's going. But absolutely amazing instrumentally, and of course Marko's vocals. Very powerful.
before time took our griefs away. Leaving the very small creatures that tried to tie us to the ground, till life consumed by slow decay. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, with friends surrounded, the lights of wonder. Looking beyond the embers of the bridges going behind us, to a glimpse of how green it was on the other side. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide. When the highest altitude with flag unfurled, we reached the dizzy heights of that window.
Amazing guitar work. Almost sounds like bells tolling.
Encumbered forever, desire and ambition. There's hunger still unsatisfied. Our weary eyes still stray to the horizon. Though down this road we've been so many times. The grass was greener, the light was brighter,
Super drumming too.
with friends surrounded,
And the keys. Everybody.
the lights of wonder. With friends surrounded, the dawn is glowing, the water flowing, the endless river.
Wow. I'm just going to stop again because I realize it's quite long and YouTube is going to want to stick its ads in. So maybe this will be a good place while I'm yapping to put their ad in and you can skip over it. I'm just looking down at my notes here to remember who's who. So we got Marko singing. I knew that anyway in bass, and we've heard him several times in my other reactions as well. Absolutely incredible. Uh, Twama, is that the right name for the keys? Ampu, guitars, Yucca, drums. I'm going to say these names wrong. Troy, why did I start? Uh, Julian pipes, low whistles. I don't know if he's even here, but excellent on all the instrumentation anyway. So the keys are fantastic. I've noticed that before in some of my reactions where they really take dominance. And yeah, Marko's vocals are incredible. Drumming is, yeah, everything. I'm just repeating myself over and over, but there we go, YouTube. You can put your ad in now. Wow. enveloped by the music. Amazing. Crowd's loving it. Hmm. Okay.
Kindles.
Awesome. Back up a bit. Just trying to get. Everybody's fantastic, so I guess I could stop anywhere, but I was sort of trying to get the picture of Marco singing. Which is strange. She's singing through the whole thing, and I can't find it. There we go. Everybody was amazing, though. Fantastic. If you like to give it a thumbs up, of course, you can let me know in the comments what you think of this song. Of course, it's Pink Floyd's song. I wasn't forgetting that. I hope I mentioned at the beginning. I think I did. But I haven't done this one on my channel, this song. And so I thought I would look at the lyrics a little bit more. I'll just glance at a couple of things. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide. At a higher altitude, the flag unfurled. We reached the dizzy heights of that dreamed of world. So maybe partly talking about the band reaching its heights. I'm not sure. And but also even just personally, you sort of sometimes when you get where you think you wanted to go, it wasn't always what you thought it was going to be. So the grass still seemed like it was greener before or over there somewhere, encumbered forever by desire and ambition. And you could see the look on his face when he sang that. I did understand some of the words as they went through. I'm terrible at not understanding. There's a hunger still unsatisfied, our weary eyes still stray to the horizon, so still looking for that greener grass, though down this road we've been so many times. So, yeah, you can, it's like trying to reach the end of the rainbow. I think you can't quite get there. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter, the nights of wonder with friends surrounded, the dawn mist glowing, the water flowing, the endless river forever and ever. So much in there that could be extracted. One thing I will mention though, and I actually mentioned it on another video I recorded recently, not by Nightwish though, was all of these posts I see on social media. And I don't even spend a lot of time on social media, but when I do click on to see if anybody, any of my family or friends have posted something, I see all these other posts from others about how wonderful it was in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s or the 80s. Pick a decade, pick an era. And I think, really? Was it really that wonderful? Maybe it was wonderful for them personally. I don't know. I think back to all the decades and I think of many wonderful things that happened in all of the decades that I've been alive, and there's getting to be more and more of them. Um, but I can also remember a lot of not so great things, in many cases, tragic things, horrible things. So, would I ever want to return? No. I would like a few things to be working properly, like my eyesight and, have my full head of hair again and not like, like Marco here and not have so much pain and health issues. It's things like this, sure. But would I really want to go back? No, because if you mean go back the way it was, not at all, because it wasn't that much greener. It was, they're looking back with rose-colored glasses, I'm afraid. They've forgotten an awful lot that was going on at the time, and a lot of things we didn't have at the time that we do have now. You would, yeah, so I don't know if you would really want to go back. It's something that, and sometimes even I think, oh, wouldn't it be nice if I was just doing this or that? Yeah, it would be if it was just that snapshot, but if you had to include all the other garbage that went along with it, no, that's been done, and now let's look forward. I'm more into, looking at today. What can I do today? And if I'm lucky enough to have it tomorrow, what can I do next? What's coming next? And I try to be positive. I'm not always positive. I can get very depressed and down and you know in trouble sometimes, but I try to turn that around start looking forward again, looking back. It's only fun for memories. It's only fun for, a bit of entertainment and imagination. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever really, really want to go back. I don't think the light was brighter and all of that. But there were certain moments in my life. But that's in every decade. There were certain moments that were absolutely wonderful. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. I think I had something else, and that's why I've been hesitating here, but I guess I better stop. There are lots of other things that you could extract out of this. You let me know what you think of the lyrics, the song, this version of the song, Pink Floyd, Nightwish here, or anyone else for that matter. Let me know what you want to react to. I'll put it on the regular list, but it'll be many, many months before I get to it, likely. If you want it quick, check in the description. There's a way to do that. And in the description, a link to the artist channel, so you can go there and subscribe, and a link to my playlist for Nightwish as well, if you want to check out all my reactions in one place. And before this video gets to movie length, I'm going to stop talking. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening, keep having fun. Bye bye for now.